Okay, so this is part two. So I sustained pretty severe injuries. I broke my neck, the C2 and T1 vertebrae. I broke my right wrist, my left arm, my right femur and tib fib, left ankle, several ribs, punctured a lung, ruptured my intestines, so they had to remove 3 feet of intestines. I was in a coma for a month. I have a traumatic brain injury and partial hearing loss in both ears. I was in the hospital for 3 months, in a rehab facility for 1 month. And a week after I got out, I had a doctor's appointment, and they found that I had an infection in my skull, which was called osteomyelitis. So I had screw here, one here, one here. The infection was back here. They removed a quarter piece of my skull. I was on IV antibiotics for 2 months and pill antibiotics for 2 months. About 6 months after I got out, I noticed a softball sized lump in my stomach, and it hurt when I coughed and I laughed and I sneezed. So I told my doctor, I was like, I think I have a hernia. And he was like, no, you don't have a hernia, you're fine. Then I got a new doctor, told, it was getting a little bit bigger. I told him, I think I have a hernia, it's getting bigger. So he sent me for an ultrasound. No, you don't have a hernia, you're fine. Then I got a new doctor and told him, and it had gotten bigger. So he sent me to another doctor, and I got an MRI, and come to find out, I have a huge hernia. So they said it's too big to operate on in Des Moines. So they sent me to Iowa City to see a doctor who's also a bariatric surgeon. And they said that it's one of the largest hernias they've seen. It basically fills my whole stomach. I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. But it hurts. When I laugh, when I sneeze, when I cough, when I sit up, when I stand up, it feels like my insides are falling out. It's miserable.